Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Bell. I'm a certified public accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And I am the guy on YouTube that has been consistently calling out Jeremy Lefebvre and his organization Financial Fortress. To me, it stinks. It stinks really, really bad. And I had my suspicions of how bad it was. But I was recently given a video clip from a initial interview between one of my friends, Index Investing with Cole, and one of Jeremy Lefebvre's representatives at Financial Fortress. Now, we're going to listen to this brief clip. It's about 3 minutes. And I'm going to give you my commentary about what this guy, I'm not going to say his name, whatever, what this guy says about potential possible investment returns. And then I'm going to show you how utterly ridiculous this is and how I truly believe, I suspect this is fraudulent. We will see. I can't confirm it, but we're going to listen to this. We're going to look at some data, and I'm going to let you decide if something fishy is going on in Financial Fortress. Let's watch.
Gotcha. Yeah, sounds like there's a lot of courses. This is all included in the one thing?
Yes. Everything that I've discussed, it's all in one package. All right. So basically.
So like I said, Cole was doing his initial call with one of Financial Education's employees, contractors, whatever. And he's trying to get a sense of how much it costs, what he gets access to, and potentially what returns he could get investing with them. And I want you to hear this.
We just made it one package, one program, and that's it.
Yeah, that's a lot. I didn't realize there was so much stuff bundled into it.
Yeah. So, this is basically a decade of experience for you, and at the same time, collective effort between the coaches and Jeremy. Okay. All right. So that's it. So basically, those are the things that you're getting yourself into if you decided to move forward. Number one is the coaching, Tuesdays till Fridays, and if necessary, the following week. All right. And then, Jeremy's blueprint when it comes to picking stocks, the coach's corner, and then, of course, the community. All right. And also ability to chat Jeremy, and then access to the course curriculum.
Now, keep in mind, Financial Fortress does not have any licensed financial advisors, and it actually says that on their website, which we'll go look at in a second.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just had two kind of. I know we're kind of wrapping up on our time. I just had two kind of numbers questions for you, if that's all right.
Sure.
Yeah, 'cause as I said earlier, I love crunching the numbers and seeing, when I'm able to hit my retirement number as far as my portfolio size. Do you know roughly? Obviously, I know we can't predict the future, but do you know roughly what should I expect as far as like stock, I guess annual returns?
As far as the private group is concerned, I mean, at an average, you're looking at 30% at an average.
Which one? You said 13 or 30?
30.
30. Wow, that would.
So the average of their stock group is 30% returns. That is insane. Okay, and you may think I'm full of crap. I'm going to show you some stuff. And if you truly believe this freaking loser that Cole's talking to, and maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. Maybe he's been hoodwinked by Jeremy. 30% returns are out of this world insane. Nobody is going to get 30% returns. And I'm going to show you in a second. But before we do that, let's look at the pricing that these people are charging you. And remember, they're not specifically telling you what stocks to buy. I mean, they got to kind of cover their bases, obviously. They're at least smart enough to not, act like they're financial advisors. But at the same time, what they're doing is they're heavily implying what stocks you should buy. We're a coach. We're not here to tell you what to buy. But, oh, by the way, we seem to talk about all these same stocks over and over again that Jeremy seems to be buying. And people in our group get 30% returns. If you hear a number like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is fishy. As a matter of fact, it's probably a fraud. Can I guarantee they don't get 30% returns? No, maybe they are. But is it likely? No.
That would speed things up a lot.
Yep, which will kind of speed up your, like what you mentioned, early retirement. So, yeah.
And so I guess because I don't think I saw there was a price for the course listed anywhere. Is that like in the next step, or is that?
Oh yeah, it's what I'm gonna show you now. Okay, Hold on a second. Okay, so basically these are the packages.
Okay, so here's the packages, and then we'll go look at some numbers. So for 2-year access to the private stock group, it's $2,500 or $1,250 every year. Or you can pay $299 every 2 months to have access to the private stock group. Or if you just want to buy 1 year at a time, it's $1,500. Now, when I called these people about a year ago, they had multiple tiers, and the tiers went up to $20,000. But you guys see how sketchy this is? 30% returns. And look at the picture of Jeremy there next to his Teslas. What image does that give you? Quick wealth, flashy cars. He's appealing to the greed in people. Because when people come on here and they hear, wow, 30%, that's crazy. I could retire early. And that guy even said it. You could speed up your retirement. It entices a lot of people to participate in something like this. And these are not licensed financial professionals. And it's sketchy. It's disgusting. So you can pay $2,500 every 2 years. You could pay $299 every 2 months. Or you could pay $150 a year. Now, let's go look at some numbers, okay? So the first thing I want to look at is Vanguard Advisors' market perspectives and projections for asset class returns over the next 10 years. So our 10-year, and Vanguard is actually a very professional organization that manages, trillions of dollars in assets, but, obviously they don't know what they're talking about. Our 10-year annualized nominal returns as of December 31st for the following asset classes are U.S. stocks between 2 and 4%, value 2.8 to 4.8, U.S. growth negative, global equities 5 to 7, et cetera, emerging markets 4 to 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. This is what Vanguard is projecting over the next 10 years. What is Financial Fortress basically implying you're going to get? 30%. Vanguard 246. That seems reasonable to me. Financial education, 30%. This is disgusting, and it's freaking wrong. It makes me sick. And this is what people always say, why do you bash Jeremy so much? This is the most disgusting thing I have ever seen in my life. This is what motivates me to make some YouTube videos. And of course, I have fun making fun of Jeremy too. Now, let's go to the investor.gov, and let's look at some red flags of investment fraud. Now, Financial Fortress doesn't hit all of these checklists, but some of these things are kind of red flags. So you go down, and the first one is unlicensed investment professionals. Now, Financial Fortress, there isn't an investment product they're pitching to you. They're providing basically coaching and advisory services. But they're unlicensed financial investment professionals. And in this industry, it's a heavily regulated industry. So it's very easy to cross a line where you could potentially get in trouble with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay? So unlicensed investment professionals. That's Jeremy Financial Education's Fortress's group. Aggressive sellers who may provide exaggerated or false credentials. I mean, whatever. They're probably not lying about their credentials. They're pretty upfront about that. Offers that sound too good to be true. 30% returns. Risk-free investment opportunities. I don't think they say that. Promises of great wealth and guaranteed returns. Now, the guy wasn't saying I didn't hear guarantee in there, but 30% compounded annual returns is great wealth. And you could say, oh, well, he's not promising and blah, 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 blah. What do you think he's freaking doing, okay? Basically, you give me your money and, basically the implication is you're going to get 30% returns. So you go down this list, and while not all the red flags are checked, something's fishy. I mean, Vanguard's saying 2 to 4%, okay? Now, let's go look at Financial Fortress. This is the website. We are not financial advisors. Your financial coach is not a licensed financial advisor. We cannot and will not ever tell a client to buy or sell an individual security. All conversations are strictly based on opinion and should not be taken as financial advice. So you can charge people thousands of dollars. You can say, we get 30% returns, yeah. And somehow you're not falling under the realm of financial advice. And I'm sure they don't tell people to buy individual securities because that would be crossing a line. But this is kind of in that gray area where I have a big suspicion. I'm not in the group. I have a big suspicion a lot of Jeremy's fans are probably buying the same stocks that he is. That's just my suspicion. We do not guarantee or promise any results. Well, the guy didn't say promise, but he did say 30%. That's kind of a weird number. All results will be determined by yourself ultimately. Our job is to guarantee you the right to have right information, tools, and instructions. Okay? Financial education coaching experience is a privilege that not all will get to experience. Yeah, only idiots subscribe to it. I mean, it's just freaking madness. Now, if we go look at an investment calculator, let's see what kind of returns we could get. And I've already done the math for you. But, and this is basically what they're implying. If you start investing when you're 32 years old and you invest until you're 62, you start with $10,000 and you invest $1,000 a month at a 30% annual return, you would have $362 million. $362 million. Now, the market average historically has been 10%. Let's see what that is. Oh, only 2.4 million. Does this seem like returns that are too good to be true? 2.4 million all the way to 362 million? I don't know. Anyway, this whole enterprise is disgusting. It's sick and it's wrong. And the SEC needs to do something about this. I'm 100% serious about it. This cannot be allowed to happen. The SEC is supposed to protect the investing public. And what are they freaking doing? Ignoring crap like this because, I don't know, maybe he's too big of a fish to fry, or too small of a fish to fry. I don't know. But this is disgusting. Anyway, shout out to Cole. Thank you very much. Index Investing with Cole. Go check him out for doing this. And please stay away from this freaking loser, Jeremy Financial Education, and his vultures that basically tell you, oh, 30%. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it. Cheers!